Robert is 55 years old. An engineer, a man of science, he's always found answers in formulas and calculations. But 3 months ago, his world shattered. A diagnosis that no parent should ever hear. Advanced leukemia. For his daughter, Marina. Marina has always been the light of Robert's life. After his wife passed away 10 years ago, she became his whole world, his reason to exist. They were inseparable, a team. But now, that team was facing its toughest battle. 3 rounds of chemotherapy. Nothing worked. The doctors were running out of options, and Robert was running out of hope. One night, exhausted and broken, his sister Clara found him by Marina's bedside. "Rob," she said softly, "have you thought about praying?" Robert laughed, a bitter, hollow sound. "Praying? To whom, Clara?" "To a God who took my wife and now wants my daughter? I'm an atheist. Science will save her, not empty prayers." He believed only in what he could see, what he could prove. But as days turned into agonizing weeks, people kept approaching him. A priest in the hospital corridor, a local prayer group, all offering comfort he couldn't accept. He saw Clara kneeling by Marina's bed, her quiet faith a stark contrast to his own turmoil. He appreciated their concern, but to him, it was all just noise. It wouldn't change the cold, hard facts of the medical charts. The breaking point came in the pale, quiet hours of early morning. Robert was on his knees, his scientific certainty completely crumbled, replaced by raw desperation. Marina, his precious girl, stirred. "Dad," she whispered, her voice barely there, "don't be afraid." He tried to be strong for her, but she saw right through him. "Dad, ... if there is a God, he'll help me. You don't need to understand ... you just need to have faith." Her words hung in the air after she drifted back to sleep. Faith. How could he have faith in something he'd spent his whole life denying? In that moment, something inside him snapped. He looked up at the ceiling, tears of anger and grief streaming down his face. "Fine, you win," he cried out to the empty room. "If you exist, if you really exist, show me. Take everything from me. Let my daughter live. I beg you." And then everything changed. Robert found himself not in the sterile hospital room, but in an endless field bathed in a soft golden light. A voice, deep and loving, called his name. "You called me," it said. "I've always been here." Robert fell to his knees, overwhelmed. "Why?" he cried out. "Why her? If you're so loving, why are you doing this?" The voice replied with a profound calm. "I don't cause suffering, Robert. I walk with you through it, your pain. I feel it too." Robert begged, pleaded, offered anything to save his daughter. The voice explained, "Your love for Marina is a reflection of my love for all my children. Faith isn't about understanding everything. It's about trusting even when you can't see the path. Your prayers have been heard. Not because you finally believed, but because love never stops calling me. Go back, Robert. Your daughter needs you." He woke with a jolt, his head resting on Marina's hospital bed, sunlight streaming through the window. Just then, the doctor burst in, his face a mixture of disbelief and joy. "Mr. Robert." "The test results. I don't know how to explain it. The cancer cells, they've drastically decreased. It's a miracle." As the words sank in, Marina's eyes fluttered open. "Dad?" she said, a faint smile on her lips. Robert grabbed her hand, tears of relief finally washing over him. "I'm here, sweetheart. I'm here." 6 months later, Robert and Marina are walking in a park. Her hair is growing back, her laughter echoing through the trees. Robert is still a man of science. He still doesn't have all the answers. But now, he's also a man of faith. "You've been different since that day," Marina observed. He smiled, a genuine, peaceful smile. "I learned that some things can't be explained, only felt. I learned that love is the most powerful force in the universe. And I learned that we're never truly alone. Looking up at the sky, he whispered a simple, heartfelt, "Thank you." Sometimes, the greatest miracles happen not when we find all the answers, but when we finally open our hearts enough to believe. Thank you for watching. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that touches the heart.